One of the best gospel craftsmen of her age, CeCe Winans was the greatest star to rise out of the Winans family, who were significant hitmakers in profound music during the 1980s, and then some. She is a strong performer whose exhibitions convey a genuine and determined love of the master, melding the conservatism of exemplary gospel with hints of contemporary in the game plans. Her vocals stay away from showmanship and loan her exhibitions a solidly established, human tone that builds up the close-to-home and profound force of her conveyance. 1998 Never-Ending Adoration exhibited her solidarity and flexibility as a performance act. 2001 CeCe Winans added more grounded hip bounce and metropolitan flavors into her blend. 2017 allowed them to experience passionate feelings for was an imaginative diversion saturated with one-of-a-kind soul. And 2021, except for it, was an assortment of her best-cherished religious melodies performed before a live crowd. Bibi and CeCe Winans. Priscilla Marie Winans was brought into the world in Detroit on October 8, 1964. She was one of 10 kids and the main little girl brought into the world to Dolores and David Winans, a couple who were given individuals from the Pentecostal Blessedness Church. Mainstream music was taboo in the family's home, and Priscilla, who was nicknamed CeCe by her grandma, experienced childhood with a melodic eating regimen of exemplary gospel music. However, she would hear popular and ramp B music from her companions at school, and individuals from the Four Tops resided in H.R. area. Her mom routinely drove CeCe and her kin in melody, and she acted in chapel interestingly at 8 years old. This in the end prompted the Winans family framing a gospel vocal gathering, and they fostered a cross-country fan base through appearances on the Christian TV series The. While her siblings Carvin, Marvin, Michael, and Ronald Winans split off into an effective group of 4, the Winans, CeCe, and her sibling Bibi tracked down a faithful crowd for their couple exhibitions. PTL's record mark took Bibi and CeCe Winans into the Account studio to cut their most memorable collection, 1984 Ruler Lift Me Up. After 3 years, the pair had cut attaches with the PTL Association and endorsed with Legislative Hall Records, delivering the LP Bibi and CeCe Winans in 1987. In his presence. Somewhere in the range of 1987 and 1994, Bibi and CeCe gave 5 collections that fared well on the gospel and ramp B diagrams, until the two split off into isolated performance professions, with Sparrow Records giving CeCe separated from everyone else in his presence in 1995. The collection procured her Grammy and Bird grants. She would proceed to win 12 of the previous and 20 of the last option, and sold more than 1 million duplicates. That very year, she recorded a 2-part harmony with Whitney Houston, Depend on Me, which showed up on the soundtrack collection to the hit film Standing By to Breathe Out. 1998 Never-Ending Adoration fared surprisingly better, bringing forth a couple of gospel hits, Slippin' and Well Okay, and including the track On That Day, which was co-composed and created by Lawrence Slope. Later that very year, Winans conveyed her most memorable occasion collection, His Gift. She next sent off her own mark, Wellspring Gospel, appearing the engraving with 1999 alabaster box, which included visitor vocals from Take and creation from gospel star Fred Hammond. She added more grounded contemporary ramp, B, and hip bounce flavors for 2001 CeCe Winans, with the gospel rap bunch Cornmeal joining her for the meetings. It was trailed by a bunch of conventional religious melodies. 2003 Royal Chamber, which saw Wellspring Gospel moving their conveyance to Epic Records. 2005 Sanitized allowed Winans an opportunity to investigate ramp, B, funk, and pop sounds while keeping a gospel viewpoint. And it was continued in 2007 by her most memorable collection for young people, a story with music called CeCe Winans Presents Realm Kids. That year, she likewise delivered CeCe Winans Presents Unadulterated Love, a bunch of energetic religious tunes with clear game plans and creation. 2008 Thy Life Hereafter was another strong gospel set, and 2010's tunes of Close to Home Recuperating, as its title proposed, centered around material that offered otherworldly solace to those managing disturbed times. In the middle between those ventures, She carved out opportunity to record a get-together collection with her sibling BB. Still, that was a triumph on the ramp BB and gospel graphs.